Welcome everybody, it's RustyMoney here. This is a channel full of live streams, challenges, let's plays, and more. So I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome back everybody, it's your friend RustyMoney here in another episode of the competitive multiplayer one-tile challenge here on Farmlands with our friends Krustoo Farms and Zorch Farming. Right now we are moving 5,500 liters of eggs up here to sell them and make some money. We got $11,850 right now, so we don't got a lot of money. Alright, let's see if we can get these sold in there. Oh, part of them just sold, because I didn't have the trailer kind of positioned very good. So $590, but let's get the rest of it in there. Oh, here we go. Come on, back it in there. That's better. $7,693, everybody. That is much better. Alright, we're going to take a glance at what everybody else has got for money. So, Zorch here is up to 95,000. He has been selling his flour. And look at that, everybody. Proud of our friend Krustoo, up to 72,000 now. And here I am with 20,000. But neither one of those got a new tractor yet, like I do. Alright, so we need to go back to the farm here and figure out what we're going to do next. We do have some lettuce that we can sell. We do have some pumpkins that we can sell. I think we'll hang on to the lettuce. It's not selling very good right now. The pumpkins, and we got one pallet of mozzarella. I think I'm gonna sell both of those, our pumpkins and our mozzarella. So we'll see where those are selling the best at, and we will go take those, and then we will move on to another assignment. Now, I really think that I want to become kind of a dairy empire, so I want to buy some more cows, adult cows I think, and increase the Holstein herd. I think that's one thing I'd like to try and do. So probably use some of this money to increase our cow output of milk, I should say, or increase our milk output by buying more cows. We're gonna try and plow in another field. I'm gonna put in a new grass field, I think. Oh, off camera too, everybody, after the last video. I got a little bit of a new design here, and we got wheat in that field. Pretty good sized field of wheat right there. We got that done off camera. Like Krustoo was messing around with his carrots. And we got some more bales in our fermenting stick for silage. So So we do have silage available to sell, but I think we're probably gonna hang on to it right now. The other thing we have is wool. We got several pallets of wool, but I think I'm gonna hang on to them because I don't think they're selling really good right now either. Let's grab these pumpkin pallets. And we'll take these to sell. We'll look and see where they're selling the best at. And we're going to grab our pallet of mozzarella with our front loader. Okay, let's see. Our pumpkins. Oh, that's the wrong direction. But our mozzarella, we can take the mozzarella to the restaurant, it looks like, is where we want to take that. So we will do that. And our pumpkins. Where's my pumpkin? There it is, right there. Okay, the pumpkins are selling the best at Big Farmer's Kiosk. Okay. Now, I don't know, maybe we should just... Yeah, no, we're gonna sell that pallet of mozzarella. I think then from here on out, we will try and hang on to any mozzarella pallets. Right now the dairy is deactivated. I just heard somebody click on the forklift, I think. Somebody took the forklift. I had it hiding in a bush, but that's alright. Somebody being sneaky about taking the forklift again. I wonder who took the forklift. Alright, Big Farmer's Kiosk with the mozzarella. The pumpkins at the restaurant. And we'll increase our cattle herd. So our Big Farmer's Kiosk is right over here. Alright, I do not want to mistakenly sell the pumpkins, so let's drop the trailer. There we go, $6,416. Perfect. Okay. Like you probably heard Krustoo say in his video, I'm not a big fan of the amount of control groups this tractor has. So, I don't know, I don't know how long I'm gonna hang on to it, but right now it's really handy. Let's sell these. There's another $1,000. Sell that for another 1,000. Okay. We're up to 28,000. Let's go maybe sell a load of silage. Well, actually, we don't need to. Let's just go buy the cows. We're gonna buy the cows because we need that milk. We also have a pretty decent amount of cattle. You know, they had calves, so we have calves. They're just growing, They're not quite to reproduction yet of milk, I don't believe. Okay, so let's drop our trailer, and we're gonna buy some more Holsteins. I'm not too pleased with Buffalo. They don't produce much milk. Actually, considering we might rotate that, everybody, and get rid of the Buffalo and use that to help us buy Holsteins. They just don't produce buffalo milk very fast, and we only got 517 liters of buffalo milk right now. And I did put, let's see if I did or not. I don't remember if I did. In our dairy, I didn't put any buffalo milk yet. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's do that. We're gonna switch it. So let's go down here, and that will really help us increase. So let's select those. We're gonna sell all 8 for 11,200. Sell. Okay. And then we will buy some adult Holsteins. And so we're going to get, with that money, we're going to get another 15. Yep, $19,125 then. So, yeah, most of that by selling the Buffalo helped us substitute for buying these. So let's buy these right here. Adults. Buy. There we go. We have some more. Yeah. Now we'll be brewing some milk. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go sell some coffee bean just because I want to. It doesn't sell for very much, everybody. It's like selling like straw or things like that, but I want to know that it's gonna work. Alright, let's drop this. We don't need it right now. Drop that right there. Now we have 30 adult Holsteins that'll be producing us milk. And pretty soon we should have 45 producing milk. It's very tempting right now to get another 15 of them, but maybe we'll do that in another couple of months, spread them out, so then the reproduction is kind of spread out a little bit. Come on. There we go. Now we're cooked up. Okay, we do have a pallet of, I shouldn't say a pallet, bale of hay down here. Now I wonder, we should be able to maybe just, let's see. Yeah, we could just pick that up. Let's just sell it over here. It's right close. Doesn't hay sell here? I thought we could sell hay bales here. Why is it playing around with me here? Can we not sell hay there? Let's find out. Hey, Rusty, sell all. Yeah, we should be able to sell this here. Why is it not selling? I've had more problems with this sell point. Oh, seriously. I thought this would have been an easy project. Alright, we're just gonna set this over here. Forget it. Yeah, that's about to go bye-bye, I think. It's just not working very well. Maybe we'll use a different sell point. Spend the money for different sell point. Whoa, okay. I just want to make sure this is going to work. You know, that we're going to be able to let... Oh, yeah, look at that. Sweet. Coffee bean raw. Okay, now where can we sell our coffee bean raw? Let's see. Coffee bean raw, where's it selling the best at? And right now you can see it's not selling very good. 69 at Village Shop or Big Farmer's Kiosk. Alright, let's go. We'll go down to Big Farmer's Kiosk. See what we can make for this. 24,000 liters. Now, there was a pretty nice tractor in used sales, everybody. But I don't know if either one of them were going to spend the money to get it. A big old Fent right there in used sales. 159,000. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do it. Will they do it? Oh, and we're going the wrong place here. Whoa, turn around. We need to go to Big Farmer's Kiosk, not to the store. We'll just as well top off with some fuel since we're right here too. And we won't have to do that for a little while. Now, we should make sure that we're unloading from the grain doors. Whoa. Back that baby up. Okay, settings, help window. Are we on the grain door? We are tip side back, grain door. Grain door. Okay, we are both on the oh. There we go. Alright, we're selling coffee bean raw, everybody. Look at that. Our first load of coffee bean raw. Yeah, we ain't making very much money. Now, we did talk about it briefly before we started to record, everybody. Oh wow, we're only making $1,000 per trailer. Wow, that's not a lot of money, is it? We really need the next part of the production for this. That's alright. I just wanted to be able to make coffee bean. So, $2,000 basically. That's all we're gonna get. It's probably best that we do the short distance haul and sell from our sell point instead of taking the time to come all the way down here. We're not gonna get as many dollars, but it'll save us the time. But yeah, before we went to recording, we talked briefly about the conclusion to this series. Right now, it's pay off the debt, everybody. Pay off the debt. That is the biggest part of this, is to pay off the debt. So, what we are going to do then is we're going to start paying off some more of the debt. Now, neither one of those guys have paid off any of the debt yet. We haven't paid off a lot, but we also haven't spent as much money on other things as they have too, so that allowed us to pay off some of the debt. So let's go in here and we're going to decrease it again. 490,000. We'll repay, let's repay 10. There, we repaid another 10,000. And we're gonna sell right here. Hopefully be able to sell both of these trailers. See if it'll still recognize the selling of that trailer. Okay, there we go. I don't understand why it's not letting me sell that hay bale. We'll have to maybe just do something else with that hay bale. Okay, we are back up to what now? Okay, hey, we got 3,000 for all of that there. That's more than what we got down at the other sell point. Okay, let's sell some more here. Alright. So we've emptied out our coffee bean raw, but it does make a pretty good amount of coffee bean raw in a short time. Now we're going to go put in a field, I think, and possibly start getting help from a worker to get the field in. And then while the worker is doing stuff to the field, we can maybe go sell some silage. So now we're up to 16,000. So let's take this down here and we will trace out our new field. We'll just drop this right there. Let's grab our plow and get the field in. Now we could put in a granny's knitwear, I guess. We do have quite a bit of wool there now. The only problem is with the granny's knitwear, it just takes forever to get the clothing, you know, to get the fabric. Alright, we're going to start working at this here. Putting in a grass field right here. We'll take out that there because it is the border right there that it didn't paint in, but it's grass, so it should be fine as long as we don't go, you know, too much over it. Now the thing is how far into this property can we go? We better stop right there because I'm not sure. We could check it by this. This is the way I like to check property lines. Let's see how far we can go up against the property line. Ooh, right there. Land is not owned by you. Okay, so we're right on the edge of it there. Right there. Okay, well, we're gonna have to be careful here then. Try and put in as straight as we can get with our field edge right there then, as that is the border. We don't want to go any farther to the right. I think we should be able to shave that there though. We're gonna go all the way down here pretty much to the greenhouse. I think we're gonna have a large grass field here because we really don't have a grass field right now. We just got a small one that is over by the chickens. That's all the grass we got right now. And we can't plant any other crop right now either, so this is the only crop we can plant right now, so we just as well take advantage of at least getting a cutting off of it. We could see what crop is going to come up, but I don't know if there's any crops that will be coming up available to plant anytime soon. I'm being very picky here, getting that. There we go though. It's looking good. Oh, we went a little a little out too far there. That's alright. One little spot isn't gonna hurt too much. Let's go right up to the edge here of our coffee greenhouse. Right there. Okay, now we'll cut back this way. And we will go around it like so. And this is this will be grass, so we can drive on it, you know. Won't have any problems. We'll be able to drive on it. There was our friend Zorch farming. We'll keep it away from the chicken pen a little bit. We can always increase the size of it when we want to. We'll just outline it here. We're gonna go straight across, right? There. Whoa, slow down. Whoa, come on now. That game pause didn't help us much there. That's a pretty good sized grass field, I think. Now we can plow the rest of it in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead here, everybody, and plow this in and bring you back very shortly. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Well, I got that all plowed out. I got it fertilized. Now we need to get lime on it and then get grass in the field. I also just noticed something, everybody. Our friend Zorch Farming spent quite a bit of money and got himself a biogas plant. What a move. I mean, you don't got very many cows yet, my friend. You don't got very many pigs yet, my friend. I've never used that biogas plant though in 25 yet. I used to use the biogas plant that he's got placed over there a lot in 22 and 19, but not here in 25 yet. But he got it. Proud of him for getting that biogas plant already. It'll be interesting to see how much like passive income he's gonna get from that. And how is he gonna do it? Is he gonna set it to just sell, or is he gonna save the money to buy the equipment to transport the items to sell it? It'd be interesting to see what he's gonna do. I was gonna treat it like a passive income kind of, and just like, you know, buy it and let it sell. Not have to worry about being able to afford the other tanks that you might need, like digestate tank and all that, to haul the product in order to sell it. I was just gonna set it to sell. But yeah, look at that. Look what he's got over there. What can we do while we go get another load of, you know, another load of lime? Man, all of his pallets are gone. Good thing for him. Whoa! Let's move his pumpkins for him, though. How about that? We can move his pumpkins. We better not horse around too much. He might see us. He probably already saw us, so it's okay. We didn't do that much. We just messed with the pumpkins a little bit. We had to smash some pumpkins. It's November. The pumpkins should be gone. Well, I mean, you know. Pumpkins should be pretty close to gone anyway. Hopefully we can get this grass field in before we need to quit here too. Krustoo, I don't know. I really don't know what he's been up to over there. I haven't paid much attention to Krustoo. Now, Krustoo did tell us that his trees finally hit the first growth stage. So his trees have grown a little bit now, finally. This is a pretty good sized field, you know. It'd be real tempting to maybe put a different crop in it. And just utilize my grass that I got over here with my chickens in this long, narrow grass field. Maybe we should focus on this here field becoming a different crop. Maybe I should put sorghum or something in it and flip it fast, but I don't know when we can even plant sorghum again. This would make a great soybean field though. We could make a pretty good penny off of it. I don't know if it's really worth doing all this liming or not, but I like having the fields, you know, the fields done the way they're supposed to be done, really. I don't like skipping something unless it's like picking up stones or rolling fields. I don't do that all the time. Or even mulching the fields. Oh, those additional cows are going to be really nice. I'm kind of glad that we decided to just step away from the buffalo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking originally with trying the buffalo. I guess I didn't know that the buffalo took forever to produce a little bit of milk. So, I don't know. You must really need a large herd of buffalo in order to get a decent amount of return of milk off of them. I don't know, but they just weren't performing like I was wanting, so we got rid of the buffalo. No buffalo here, just some nice Holsteins producing milk for us. We got a little bit of recording time left here. Probably gonna take about another load of lime to get it all in on this field. We could take a look at the crop calendar a little bit and, you know, maybe decide whether or not going ahead and putting grass in here is good, or should I just do a different crop? Kind of trying to utilize my lime here the best way possible. There we go. We're getting it. We're getting a lot more out of it. should say a lot more covered than I thought we would just by doing these different patterns there. Okay, now we ran out. Should be just about one more load of lime and we should be good. We do got some lime spilled in the farmyard down there, but that's alright. We can pick that up later. The other thing I'm not too enthused about, well, enthused isn't the right word, but pleased about, is this cow pen. I'm not really sure if my amount of manure is really increasing, because I don't know if it's even being recognized again by the cattle pen. How much do we got in here? Oh, now we got 9,250 liters, so maybe it is going up. It's just not going up very much. Maybe that's just because we don't technically have a lot of cows, too. Should try and remember that amount and just see if it is going to go up. We might have to try and move that manure point, put it closer to the front of the cattle pen, or spend the money on a base game one and see if it works better. Right now though, we're just about done with the lime, and we can put grass in here if I decide to do grass. We probably will do grass. I think it's a smart thing to do. We can at least get one cutting off of it, which would be huge. We could put a worker on cutting the grass right away if there's something else that I did have to do, because then the worker could continue to mow the field while we are selling product or doing anything else that we would need to do. So I think it would work out. I think we would be able to get done what we would need to be getting done. Now the baling would be the only thing, you know. It's a fairly good sized field, so the baling would take a little bit of time. Alright, now we've got lime here as well. I'll need to put these lime pallets somewhere. I just got one lime pallet. Okay, let's fill this thing back up with the fertilizer. Up, game pause. The less pallets I have laying around, the less damage Zorch can do. The less amount of fun he can try having. Okay. Oh yeah, can't go in there all the way, or I won't get it back out. Alright. Let's get our seeder, and we will start putting crop in. Let's look at the crop calendar a little bit. Okay, so doesn't appear that we're going to be able to plant anything for a while. The only thing would be cotton coming up in February, so I think it is well worth maybe trying to get a cutting of grass off of that. Let's fill this thing up though. Need to cut back that field a little bit from that side of the cattle pen so we don't run over it. Switch our crops here to grass. I'm gonna fix that area there. Whoa, yeah, okay. Hello, tree. Yep, they've hit the first stage of growth. Alright, now. Man, Krustoo, you're pretty mean by putting those right there. That means I'm gonna have to do, like, different kinds of headlands on my fields on this side of the property. Some friend you are. I'm sure he's just laughing when he goes to watch this. Well, we're the first one to hit one of his trees. I know I don't have access to that land, but I got access to this land. Man. Those are a little troublesome now. He probably was just sitting back there in his tractor watching. Just probably really enjoying that we did that. Okay, now we need to get to the other side of this. We need to get to the other end of this field. I'm gonna put a screenshot, I think, in front of the cows. We're gonna do a screenshot, I think, in front of the cows for the thumbnail. Increasing the herd. How about that? Yeah. I don't like, you know, I don't know about anybody else, but in game, I don't like this time of year in game. I like when it's nice June and July and August and all that. It's bright, sunny skies, and the game just looks so beautiful. Right now, here in November, it looks like it's just eh. Not a big fan of it. Don't know about anybody else, but yeah. We'll get this in here though. It ain't gonna hurt nothing either to put this grass in here, because we can always plow it in and you know, it can become a different crop later. At least if we get one cutting off of it, or a partial cutting off of it even, it'll be nice. It'd be really beneficial, I think. There ain't much else we can do. We can mow the grass over the chickens right now. It is available to mow and bale, but that's alright. We'll save that for December, if it's not snowing. I'm gonna put a worker on putting in this grass for a little bit so we can get in our other tractor and we can run over and say hello to these boys that we haven't visited lately and just see what's up on their farm, you know. Maybe not cause too much problems, but we need to go. We need to go say hello. We haven't done that for a while. It's time to get back to saying hello again, the RustyMoney way, you know. Let them know I was there. Let them know I actually was there. Man, when I get done recording this, I got some things to do in real life. Alright, let's put a worker on this now. No field detected. What do you mean, no field detected? No field detected for preview. What? Okay, let's just put a worker on it. We can't. I was gonna say, we can't even hire a worker? What's going on? Why can't we hire a worker? Okay, we're gonna try something out here, everybody. What's causing that? We're gonna jump to our other tractor. Oh, hey, look at there. There's Krustoo. He's sneaking through the property. Wow, the lag. What's he doing? Why does it do it? Why did it do that on me, you know? Why didn't it let me hire a worker? Is it that tractor maybe? We'll find out here. If it is, I think we just learnt something about that tractor. Whoa, we can't. No field found. Why is there no field found? It's like there. What's going on? Alright, that's not good. I'm not pleased about that at all. That's gonna cause some problems, I think. You know, I'm gonna have to share that with the guys. Yeah, something is not right. What's causing us not to hire a worker now? What did I do wrong, everybody? I know you're watching. No reset. Still nothing. Why is it do that? That's not good. Well, we were gonna go say hi to Krustoo and Zorch, everybody, but I'm not pleased about that issue. What do we got for? We do got time. We could go say hello. Let's just do it this way, everybody. We're not gonna cause any problems with Krustoo, but let's fly over here, see what he's got. He's got a silo now. I think he had that last gameplay. Ooh, he got the wood greenhouse down. Look at that. Nice. And looks like he's got a carpentry point maybe. Wow. He really went all out. Yeah, look at that. Alright, let's fly over to Zorch here. Zorch doesn't look like he's got too much going on right now. Just the biogas plant, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see too many problems. Too many other things. Well, let's continue to put this grass in here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but why wasn't I able to hire a worker on the field? You know, is that going to become a problem now with everything? We're not going to be able to hire a worker? Is that something else that is now went horrible with this game save? That definitely was weird. I don't know why it did that. It's never done that. I don't get it. But anyway, everybody, I'm gonna try and get this grass field in here. We're gonna end the episode here. So yeah, we got some work done. We increased the cattle herd, we sold some product, we put in a new field. We're gonna try and get a very nice grass cutting off of it, at least one. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I really do think we're doing okay. You know, we paid some more down on the debt. We could pay even a little bit more down because we could, you know, as well, we could make money next month by selling stuff. Why not? Let's pay another 5,000. Let's repay another 5. You know what? Let's even repay another 5. Yeah. So we're down to $470,000 left. Man, we paid quite a bit down on our debt here. We paid 20,000 just this episode. That helps make up for all those months where I didn't even pay 5,000 down. So now, yeah, we got $4,844, but that's okay. We'll be all right. I'm not too worried about it. We got silage we can sell. We got lettuce we can sell. We've got wool we can sell. So we're doing okay. But yeah, I think we'll leave it here, everybody. So please drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a crop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all your friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, RustyMoney, we'll see you all on the flip side, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and comment.